I wanna test my love for you. Don't know how to express my love. That's why American Express my love for you. I need you, yeah, I really do. Tell me what to do. Tell me what to do. Tell me what to do. All I know is hit them all and see what damage I could do. I give you the world, but there's other planets too where I need someone to be.
What's up, guys? Jesse Hayward here. We are out at the Air Force Last Chance meet here in Colorado Springs. No 4x400 meter this weekend. We are going to get a lot of good footage of a lot of good events going on. We've got the 400, we've got the 800, and we're going to take you guys straight down to the field. A lot of big sky implications before the championship meet. 1 week from today, we are 1 week out from the championship. We're going to take you guys down the field. Last Chance meet. Here we go, baby. Come on. Go Claire! Go Claire! Let's go Tim! Let's go Dylan! Let's go Hunter! Get up there! Give him some help, Hunter! Dylan, how are you feeling about that mile race?
I'm feeling pretty happy. I mean, it's not a time I wanted to get for sure. So I think just the feeling of winning a race and getting out there and being first means so much, and that's going to put so much momentum towards my future. So
let's go, baby.
I don't know if it's because
Okay, so Toto is like one of my all-time favorite characters because he's my best friend, but he's also really good at ping pong. How'd you guys feel about your 60 hurdles?
Hurdles were good. Hurdles were good. I'm about to turn up in the 60.
Give me a
666. I'm like in the middle of all them Houston kids, and they about to eat. You know what I'm saying. Don't want to say for the vlog.
You ready, baby? Let's go, baby.
distance runner.
Hey, you ready, baby?
Distance runner, bro.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, boys! How my 400 guys feeling? Edgar, sub 50, baby. About time, huh? Attaboy. Boys, let's go, boys. Let's go now! Cam, Milkman, how you feeling before your race?
We got a cold, but we're gonna slam 155.
Let's go, baby. Cam, you good, bro?
No.
All right, guys, how we feeling about the meet today?
it's pretty good, pretty fun. It's alright.
That was it?
Again tomorrow.
I jumped alright. My calf was having some trouble again today, but I did good.
Also, I like to snap like into stuff, or like, you know how like in my videos. What's up, guys? I'm Jesse here, and I'm joined by
Donovan.
and we are going to give you guys a little bit of a preview before the Big Sky Championships. We are 1 week away. He'll be running the 400, I'll be on the 800, we'll both be on the 4x400. We're going to give you guys a little bit of a preview of that. We're going to talk a little bit about our backgrounds, and also we've got Isaac Rascone in the back, the 5K King running the camera. Yeah, let's get into it.
It's good to be here. So you're a fifth-year senior, and I'm wondering, like, you've seen the roundabouts of D1 college running. So, like, how'd you get started with it?
Yeah, so I never really was even recruited by UNC. I was a little bit. I came in the same year that Coach Angel came in. And I was a walk-on too. They didn't offer me a scholarship. And at that time, when Coach Angel was coming in and he was bringing in his new coaching staff, I was sort of his day one. And now that I'm a fifth-year senior, I'm the only person that's actually remained on the team over the course of these 5 years. And being a walk-on, and not getting a scholarship until I was in my second year. It really goes to show that even if you're not getting a scholarship coming on to a college athletics team, even a D1 program, if you work really hard and prove to yourself and the coaches that you can be a person that they can depend on, someone that can do a little bit of everything and know their role on the team. I know a lot of coaches would kill for that kind of a person on a team. Coach Angel really loved to have someone like me who was always working hard and could always keep the onus on me and my teammates to continue to keep getting better and keep pushing each other. And I think that's truly, it wasn't even the times I was running. The times I was running were getting better, but it was the attitude and the determination that I had that allowed me to gain the favor of Coach Angel and the entire coaching staff. I think that's how I got to this point.
So you said that you were coming in from high school to your freshman year with a committed attitude that you wanted to show the program and the team that you're all in. And would you say that's like what has contributed to your success?
The biggest part of what got me to where I am right now is for sure the attitude, like you were saying. A lot of times, especially in Division I, Division II, NCAA, all these divisions, the biggest thing that you can have is determination and loyalty towards your program. And I guarantee you, programs see that, coaches see that, and that gains you a ton of favor in their eyes. And when they see that, they start to work with you and they start to understand how you can be coached more, and they start to see you in a more positive light. And because of that, you know, like Coach Angel, because he took an interest in me, figured out exactly what kind of training I responded best to. And over the course of the last 5 years, he's tailored exactly what his training is, not based on who he's trained in the past, but who I am. And I think that a huge part of that is why I've had so much success.
So it's a win-win situation, you say, because the coach gets someone that's coachable, and then the coach can also adapt to you so you can get better.
Yeah, it's a symbiotic relationship. You and your coach are working together, and it's not, so many times I hear coaches telling athletes like, oh, I know an athlete that I coached a long time ago that this worked really well for, but like with Coach Angel, he's coached a lot of really, really good athletes, but I'm not any one of those athletes, I'm me. And because he took an interest in me and tailored his own training towards me, and I think that's a huge part of why I am where I'm at today. Moving on to our next point, Donovan, you came from a junior college here to the University of Northern Colorado, a D1 program. Tell us a little about your upbringing, how you got into the 400 meters, how you got into track and field, and a little bit about your experience going from junior college to a D1 university.
Well, in middle school, I was mainly like a baseball kid, so I played a lot of baseball, but I did a little bit of track to just stay in shape. And it was kind of the same mindset going into high school. I actually got injured in baseball, so I transferred over to track mid-season. I was really blessed to have a great high school coach. I'm kind of used to college training already because he kind of trained us like college athletes. So I grinded in high school with that coach, and then coming out of high school, I actually won a state championship. So I was like to the level where I was good enough for smaller D1s, but I've always had the mindset to like go bigger, so I didn't want to go just like a smaller D1. So yeah, and then in high school I ran a little bit of the 8, but I've always just been good at like long sprinting. So I had success like 400, just like my sweet spot. Like I can sprint for a long time, not too long, like an 8, and my 2 has always been like whack. But yeah, so I had like looks from smaller D1s, but I've always wanted bigger, and that's, you know, part of my mindset. So I had a junior college coach from Paradise Valley Community College. He like really believed in me, and like he was watching me all throughout high school, basically, even like when I was a sophomore in high school. So I could see that he was always believed in me. So I didn't like the D1 offers I got, so I went to JUCO, grinded there. I actually had to switch to another JUCO because that same coach that believed in me got fired.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Did you follow him, or was it just a completely different school?
It was a completely different school, but it turned out to be a better like transition. Yeah. So went to the second. So I was in JUCO for 2 years. I grinded for 2 years, and I managed to drop from 48.17 to 46.8. And literally my mindset throughout the 2 years was like, I need to be at this level so I can get recruited to better D1s, because that's the reason I went to JUCO in the first place, is because I wasn't at the level that I wanted to be at with bigger schools. I wanted to be part of the big dogs. I didn't want to just be part of like a smaller D1, and even just like an NIA or anything like that. So eventually, like, I grinded throughout JUCO, and you gotta be really on top of your stuff for that. And Coach Angel went to see me at a meet, and that's when he offered me, because he saw my 600, and then he also saw my 400.
Was it the 118 that he saw?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so like I said, I've always been good at the long sprints. So, and that 600, I actually ran that 600 before running the 46. So I think the 600 really helps for the 4, but we can get into that later.
For sure, yeah.
But yeah, he saw me, and I took a little time to think about his offer, but I saw that people here were running really good and were progressing good. So,
and like I said earlier, we've got Big Skies coming up in 1 week. Tell me a little bit about the training that you've done up to this point. We've done a lot of training together. How has that prepared you and put you in a position to succeed going into this big meet a week from today?
What I've learned of those 2 JUCO years is like, track is a lifestyle thing and an everyday thing. Like, you can have some leniency with basketball. Like, you can feel like you can like get subbed in, and then you could like eat a little unhealthy, but you'll still be able to go out there and perform. Like, it's not with track, it's like 100% of your body. So to answer that question, it's like, it's obviously because you have to trust your coach. As long as you trust your coach in your training, the training is going to get taken care of. It's mainly about what you're doing off the track. Like, off the track, like getting all my sleep, 8-9 hours, 3 meals a day, and like healthy, like mainly just like chicken, rice, vegetables, like stuff like that. And then taking care of your body, like rolling out and stretching. So like if you're consistent with all those things and hydrating and stuff, then the training will take care of itself, because the fact that you slept and ate well and taking care of your body, you're gonna feel good at practice. So when you feel good, it's easy to train good and execute on whatever coach has you doing.
For sure.
But, and also trusting coach, like trusting, like he, like sometimes I always want to do more, but he's like, no, just calm down. So yeah, that's what I've been doing, and I've felt great at practice because of that. So it's easy to like have that confidence with your training. So, and I think that's why I've had a little bit of success so far this season. So going into conference, it's just the same thing, except like really locked in with this week and like being on top of my stuff. So it's just building confidence to go into this meet. Like all week, if you're like, oh, I didn't sleep that good, I didn't eat that good,
it's a mental thing. Yeah.
Then you're gonna feel like, damn, like I don't feel like I can push that hard in practice, or I can't push hard in the meets.
For sure.
It's really about what you do off the track, because if you just, like, a lot of people don't have the best coaches, but if you have a good coach and you can trust what they're doing, it'll all fall into place. It's just off the track stuff, man.
For sure. So we got Big Skies coming up. You're in the 400 and the 4x400. What are some of your goals going into this championship?
Well, so I'm actually number 2 in the conference right now for the 400, and like I said, I've always wanted to strive for more, so I'm going for the dub conference. Like, I'm going for number 1. And the 4x4 too, like, we have the potential to do great. We just have to go out there and execute. It hasn't been the season we really want for the 4x4, but we have what it takes to put it together at this big meet, and I think we will, because it's a big meet, it's conference. So really, and also a school record would be nice in the 4x4, because the school record here is a 311.
I think we're 311, yeah.
It's a 311.
I think that if we put it together, because our 4x400 squad is going to be you, it's going to be me, it's going to be August, who you guys have seen before, and it's going to be Edgar, who you guys have also seen before. And just looking at it on paper with some of these times, I mean, the school record is definitely within the cards. I think that if we go out there and we execute and we do these things that coach is telling us, and we take what we've been doing in training and translating it into what we're going to do at Big Skies, I think the sky's the limit for this team for sure.
And it's going to take a school record to win. Like we have to go sub 310 if we're going to like be where we want to be at conference, like to win or get like a top 3 placement for points and stuff. So, but really we have the potential, and I have the potential for the 4 to win it. So it's really just, we're going for the dub. And I feel like we shouldn't strive for anything less, because we have all that potential built up. We just got to show it. Yeah, it's just, I'm ready to pull it up, like go leave it all on the track and like not conserve, because there's really not much to conserve for in a 4.
Yeah.
And especially in the 4x4, we all just got to put the pedal to the metal if we want to do anything great with that. So. Now to the main man, Jesse. You're 4th in the Big Sky right now.
Yes.
What's your mindset and goals going into the Big Sky Championships?
Yeah, so Big Sky Championships has always been a really weird thing for me, because I'm a 5th-year senior. I didn't even make a Big Sky final until last year when I was a 4th-year senior. Every single time I was knocked out in the prelims or I was having a bad season, it wasn't until last year that I finally made that final. And it was then that I kind of realized, both indoor and outdoor, that how I carried myself and having the confidence that I do belong in that one spot in my heat or the two spot in my heat. It was that confidence that allowed me to not just perform up a level in the prelims, but also go into that final and know that I also belong with a lot of those guys. I didn't have that going into my senior year. It was just a huge lack of confidence, like we talked about earlier. And now that I have that confidence, like, I know that I can run with the best of the best. And another thing going into this conference meet was, like, last year during indoor, I got 4th in the Big Sky in the 800 meters. And there was one Weber guy that was right in front of me, and he beat me, and he got 3rd, and I ended up getting 4th. And I really wanted that podium position, and it was because of that also that we ended up losing to Weber by half a point or something like that, based on the final standings. And that has really stuck with me all the way up until this point, that at that time, I knew I had another year left. I kind of knew, hey, even if I don't get it this time, I can always get it next time. Now it's do or die for this 800 meter. This is my last indoor meet ever. And if there's any point that I ever had to lay it all out on the track and give it my all and make sure that there's no point that's left off of my resume, it's right now at this 800 meter. And there's a ton of really good runners in this conference. I know we've got the NAU guys, we've got the Idaho guys. There's just a ton of ballers, but I know that me and Zach are right there with them, and I know that coach has put us in a position to go out there and succeed. I know that going into that meet, he's going to give us the game plan. He's going to give us exactly who we need to be looking after. I mean, I have this great relationship with coach where he always knows exactly what he needs to tell me going into this race, to where I know exactly the strategy that I'm going to employ to get the best results possible. I trust my coach. I trust my training up to this point that when we get there, we're going to get the job done.
Coach told me when I PR'd last weekend, you're going to surprise yourself. And I did surprise myself, because the meet before, so I ran 47:37, and that's my indoor PR. But the meet before that, literally a week before that, I only ran 48.1. So going from 48.1 to
massive jump.
That's a big jump, and
especially in a 400.
And really, Coach Angel's really good at peaking us at the right time. So I did surprise myself, like, wow, like I wanted to go 47, but maybe like 47.8, but like that's the low end of the 47. So I trusted him, and I did surprise myself, and I trusted that he's gonna peak us at the right time. And I think that's the case for you guys. Like, you guys trust him, and it's gonna be a fast heat, and he knows how to peak us at the right time. So knowing that, gives us even more confidence too for the race itself.
I agree, because like last year during indoor, the whole year, the whole season, I talked about this in my last video, I was running 152s, 153s, and then we get to indoor, and then it's a 150.19 or whatever it is. Just a massive 2-second jump in the 800, because I listened to my coach, and because we peaked at the right time, and we listened to what we were going to do going into that meet. So I think that we are all set in that position where when we go into this Big Sky Championships, we're going to see some big drops. We're going to see peaking out of a lot of our athletes. And I think the sky's the limit for both this team and the individuals on this team. I think that we can do great things with this Big Sky Conference. And that sums it up for this episode, talking with Donovan, giving you guys a little bit of a preview of the Big Sky Championship. That's going to be from February 22nd to the 24th. You can check it out on ESPN+. Come watch me and Donovan and Isaac race our races, do some crazy things, maybe surprise some people.
And we did the talk, but now we're going to go do.
We got to go walk the walk now, boys. So, hey, go and check us out on ESPN+. We're going to be running 400, 800, 4x400, 5K for Isaac. Go out there and check it out. We'll see you guys there. Let's go, baby.